stadium. You see that? They put this out saying Patrick Mahomes did that. ESPN. They sent that around the world. The leader of professional sports put this photo out right after the Super Bowl. They got a lot of heat for this. This is supposed to be an organization, ESPN, that's fair. They're not supposed to have a favorite in the situation. But it looks like somebody had a favorite. So ESPN is taking this photo down. It's since deleted it. But you almost can't delete anything anymore. This is what it was when it was going down. And this is right after the Super Bowl. So let that be known. Right after the Super Bowl. Right after the Super Bowl. They've never done that when Peyton Manning got blown out by Russell Wilson. I didn't see Russell Wilson just did that. You didn't see that. Why the disrespect now? And we're talking about a quarterback that had almost 500 yards in total offense. Y'all act like he played terrible in the Super Bowl. But even if he did, that's an annihilating, defeating, crushing loss to lose in the Super Bowl. And to have the respect and then to lose in that manner. The last time he had the ball, he scored a touchdown and got a 2-point conversion. You don't do that. Oh, yes, sir. You say you gonna cash out me your rent money? Oh my goodness. The photo shouldn't be no way around. You don't see that photo. When has ESPN ever put a photo up like that? That's what you got to ask yourself. When have you ever seen it? That's like somebody who tells you, and you say, when you see a picture of Jesus with blue eyes and blonde hair, and people go, man, why he got white, blue hair, blue eyes and blonde hair? And then they tell you, color don't matter. Jesus is not about color. Then they'd be like, then why does he have blonde hair and blue eyes? if it's not about color. So you got to understand, it's the same narrative. It's the same narrative. When have they ever done that before? Show Patrick Mahomes stepping over Jalen Hurts. And saying Patrick Mahomes did that. So disrespectfully, the person who did it should be fired. Because you promote an unbiased slant, right? Oh yeah, they super spamming me now. Now, why is that the case? You ever ask yourself that? Why is that the case? Why is that always the case? It's always that narrative. I don't know what it is. Hell, it's a shame. Now, you had a great Super Bowl, right? And it was marred by what? Bad calls. And not just bad calls. Cue the beginning of the video, see everything. The thumbnail tell you everything. They posted that photo, a fake photo. And had Patrick Mahomes stepping over Jalen Hurts. Right after the Super Bowl. Soon as it was over, they posted that. And they sent that around the world. ESPN got mad and deleted it once all the other former football players, current football players, sports writers, everybody complained of how disrespectful that was to do that to somebody who just lost the Super Bowl. And when you talk about, oh, we support mental health and all that, mental health is important unless you black. Oh, you black, man, you get that. Y'all spend all this money on mental health and all of this, but you want to trash the quarterback of the other team for losing the Super Bowl, who almost had 500 yards of total offense passing through the air, which y'all said he couldn't do. Playing on the worst field they've ever played on in their life. And then you got him stepping over Jalen Hurts. That was a very demeaning photo. And it shows you that the so-called leader of sports, as they like to call themselves, got a long way to go. Hit the like button. Well, I look at it in a whole different way. What's up, Mr. Bailey? You right on time today. I'm on my way to get my hair cut. Nah, the scenarios have not changed because they're staying the same. Once again, the narratives is the same. ESPN, every sports person's nightmare. Go ahead and put out that photo. They knew what the photo was about. They knew the message they trying to send. Why are you trolling? And you're a sports station. You're supposed to be neutral. Report what happened. Why you got to make a fake photo and put up a fake photo and making it look like Patrick Mahomes is stepping over Jalen Hurts? What message was you sending? Because Jalen Hurts outplayed him to me. Besides the one turnover, he outplayed him to me. If the defense don't get that touchdown, They lose. That's why Doug Williams got to still go out and do what he's doing. Because we ain't made it. Because if we made it, Doug Williams wouldn't be out there holding a trophy. They would just be two quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. It's not even about wins and losses no more. It's over. What happened, what they criminally did, they did. The team they wanted to win won. And it's their league. But ESPN was supposed to be a sports broadcasting, the leader in sports. And they turn around and get away with doing something like that. And nobody calls them out on it. Well, they did get called out on it because they took it down. After they got all the bad publicity from the people around the globe, the worldwide leader of sports, who target black athletes and tear them down, just did that in the Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. And you have Stephen A. Smith going out and doing this on a constant basis every night. And we supposed to think there's fairness? We supposed to think there's parity? I mean, they act like Philly gonna get terrible next year. It was a great Super Bowl until the end. We got duped. Just when it was about to restore my faith in football. Well, scenarios change, people change. It just is what it is, right? Nah, I don't see it that way. See it a little differently. Well, they made a conscious decision to go ahead and try to take apart everything that he did. You have a black quarterback that's out there performing, but let me not call him that. The quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles was out there putting up one of the best performances a quarterback from the Eagles has ever put up in a Super Bowl. And should have had his opportunity, but they snatched that from him. Look, I'm not an Eagles fan. I didn't really have a dog in the fight. My thing is this. For me, my watchability was on the line. I was basing my decision on if I'm going to continue to watch NFL games based on what's going to happen here. That's what was happening last night. They were playing to see if I'm going to watch any more NFL games. Would my faith be restored in the league after that Super Bowl? And they did it again. And I said, I'm out. They confirmed exactly what I'll be talking about. Why would I stick around for that? Now people just gonna be telling me, man, see, you missed the game today. They cheated. I'll be like, I already know. I already know what they did. I ain't gotta watch it no more. And the moment we realize that we got the power to change this back to normal, the more you're gonna keep seeing this. Once we decide we're gonna cut into that 6.2 billion, then we can make some progress, get some things done. Nah, they cheated to stop Brady. Don't get me started. All right. Because Tom Brady came back and won the Super Bowl against the Falcons? Are you kidding me? That was the year Roger Goodell had to hand him the trophy. Russell Wilson threw the pick in the end zone. Tom Brady wasn't supposed to win. Atlanta, he thought like, yes, I will not have to give this trophy to Tom Brady. And Atlanta did exactly what Kyle Shanahan offense does. Give up the game. Cost Dan Quinn his job. He wasn't supposed to win. Hit the like button, good people. They tried to screw Tom Brady out of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's too damn good. Why do you think the Rams game was as corrupt as it was? They gave the Rams a big lead, and then Ayers is the only reason we got back in the game. He kept fumbling the ball. And then we'd get the ball and score a touchdown. The game was in the balance. It was not supposed to be like that. Roger Goodell was losing his damn mind. That's all business. Tom Brady and the Bucs winning the Super Bowl, that was good for business. Because Tampa was Florida was like the only open place there was, and the Super Bowl was in Tampa that year. So it was good for business. Then they let the Rams host it so they can get this for the Olympics. It was good for business. But Tampa Bay beat the living crap out of Patrick Mahomes. So the Seahawks said, let me throw the Super Bowl. They didn't throw the game away. They just made what they thought was a smart play, and it turned out to end up being a dumb play in the end. It's called football, and it wasn't a bad call. He just made a great read on the ball. They practiced against that play all practice long, and he kept getting beat on it. And then when the game was on the line, he stepped up and made the play. Then they cheated the Patriots the very next year out of the Super Bowl against the Broncos. When Peyton Manning couldn't even throw the ball 25 yards. Gronk scores the touchdown, and they had to go for the 2-point conversion to tie it to send it to overtime. But do you remember that all the communications on the Patriots sideline was silenced? All their surface computers, everything went down on a 4th down play. The quarterback couldn't hear nothing. And normally they tell the other side, the Denver Broncos, they got to turn off their communications. That didn't happen. They said, no, y'all can keep y'all's. They got to do theirs. So I know what they did. They put all these things in there to stop Tom Brady from winning. He was winning too much. He was never supposed to get 7. It was like, Tom, you won enough. But we need you to go to the Super Bowl and lose. That's why he was there 10 times. How you think the Eagles won that Super Bowl? Brady had like 500 yards passing. Wouldn't refuse to go down. They gave him 2 touchdowns that weren't touchdowns. If Tom Brady would have lost, I'd have told you he lost. But if he got robbed, he got robbed. They couldn't stop Tom Brady from winning. He was too good. He's the best 10-yard football player there is. He knows how to use the running game and mix it with passing. This season wasn't a great season for them, but a lot of games I've watched, they were scoring touchdowns and there'd be a flag to take away all their touchdowns. Brady would throw an 80-yard or 90-yard bomb to Mike Evans. 60-yard touchdown bomb taken away. Holding. It's like, what? That was happening all season. You didn't know that. Somebody go back and look and see how many touchdowns the Bucs scored and how many times they took it away. This is probably the most penalized season Tom Brady has ever played in the NFL with a team. This season here. Never have I seen this many penalties since the Rams game. They can get mad, they can get upset, they can cry, they can kick. I don't care. What do I care about? Winning. Being right. So, ESPN authorizes Stephen A. Smith to target black athletes to go out there and bash them. Certain specific black athletes. No matter what good they do, Stephen A. Smith is going to trash them. Without no rhyme or reason. Well, it is what it is. What's up, A-Dub? Oh, yeah, the Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. Hopefully, everybody hitting the like button. What's up, Will? You said AJ Brown just destroyed Juju on Twitter. Yeah, they told me Brown couldn't run routes. The Bears they need the number 10 picks in the first 10 picks in the draft. Probably still ain't gonna help the Bears. Relying on Hurts wasn't the problem for the Eagles. They were battling a system. When a system is against you to do what you're doing in the Super Bowl, things are going to be put in place for them to be successful. They needed Mahomes to be able to beat Mahomes. Well, no, not really. The defense fell for a lot of traps, but they couldn't recover because the field was terrible. It was a terrible field, and the defense had to go in at halftime to change cleats because they said it's the worst field they ever played on. How does that happen in the Super Bowl? You're supposed to have the best groundkeepers, the best timekeeper, the best of everybody is supposed to be at the Super Bowl. Once people start rising up and going against this system and this corporation that we know is racist, like ESPN has proven to be biased and borderline racist, until y'all stand up to it, they're going to continuously do this. That's why I don't go to watch First Take. I ain't watched First Take in years. I see clips that they send on YouTube. That's it. Refuse. I watch the games, but I normally do that when I'm blocked out of the NBA ticket. And they won't broadcast the game because it's on ESPN or TNT. Other than that, I don't watch ESPN. Mm-hmm. I know. Him saying he came out and said, oh, he did hold. He said he held. I, that's the PC version. What is he supposed to come out there and say, that's some bullshit? Guess what's going to happen to him next season? Saw what happened to Cam, didn't you? Cam walked out on the Super Bowl interview. He got up and walked out on the media. Next season, guys is hitting him right in the head, going helmet to helmet. Boom! Get up. That's helmet to helmet. Nope, he good. He couldn't get a flag. And they were knocking him unconscious. The refs let it all go, sending him a message. See, I'm like the mighty elephant. I don't forget. I don't forget none of it. So when I see this Jalen Hurts thing, that's deliberate. Super Bowl just happened, and you can't get a real picture? You put up a fake photo to try to humiliate Jalen Hurts after the Super Bowl? He already feel bad he just lost the Super Bowl. Then you want to send that fake picture to everybody? That's something everybody thought was a fan page. Now you expect that from a fan page, not ESPN. And without an apology, ESPN just took it down. No apology. But they gonna take it down. All right. Man, I ain't been at this spot in a minute.
Yeah, I'm back home.
I mean, it's kind of hard to argue what Chris Jones did when you can see the man is pulling the man's jersey. What Chris Jones did was a crime. Like, that was blatantly obvious. They didn't even want to throw that flag. They had to. The man's jersey is out of his pants and he pulling on it. You can't even argue that one. They did not want to throw that one. Well, they ESPN did that because they've been on him because he's a black quarterback. They threw him under the bus like they've been doing all season. Jalen Hurts played good. He did everything they said he couldn't do. They just called that bad call at the end and took all the excitement and the air out of it. They should have just let it be fourth down. Let Kansas City kick the field goal. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Nah. Oh, crack light came over here. What's up, dude?
Have a good night.
All right. All right.
Got my own spot now.
Okay. You got massage tables? What's good?
Well, you know, some strange for a little extra change.
All right, let me get off this. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here and get cut up.
Some strange for a little extra change.
Oh, they done heard way worse.
I'm getting cuts and massages or whatever that joint. We coming to Libertyville.